And a little sugar, honeysuckle land, a great big expression of happiness. Boy, you couldn't miss with a dozen roses. Such would astound you. The joy of children laughing around you. These are the makings of you. It is true, the makings of you. The righteous way to go, little one would know or believe if I told them so. You're second to none. The love of all mankind should reflect some sign of these words I've tried to recite. They are close but not quite, almost impossible to do, reciting the makings of you. The righteous way to go, little one would know or believe if I told them so. You're second to none. The love of all mankind should reflect some sign of these words I've tried to recite. They are close but not quite, almost impossible to do, reciting the makings of you.
I said, peace, what it do, y'all? I said, a peace, what it do? It is me, Nicki C, and this is Nicki C's Nightcap. And it's been a long time. It's been a while. And, it just has to be that way sometimes. A lot of us are going through some different lessons right now. We have lessons, realizations that come across, and everyone is going through it right now. It's like you have to revisit some times in your life. You have to revisit situations. You have to set boundaries because the abundance is coming in. You don't want to miss out on your abundance, so you got to be on the straight and narrow. You have to be on point. So we're going through it right now. I've been going about a week now, revisiting situations and revisiting my relationships with people. It's very important it's important for you to move on. You can't move on if you're not really seeing things for what they truly are. A lot of times we got people in our lives and they're there for a karmic reason. They're not there for the long haul. So, in order for you to move to the next level, you have to make decisions. There's decisions to be made. And it's very hard making these decisions. It's kind of hard because some of these relationships have been lifelong relationships, and you can't move on if you're not balanced with the universe. You can't move on if things are not right. So it's a lot going on. But I hope everyone is doing well. I did say that I was going to quit my channel because I didn't know how I was going to move forward, but I know how I'm going to move forward now because this is my channel. I created it for a reason. It wasn't because I wanted to not be here and not have a purpose for my channel, which I do have a purpose for my channel. However, I think that we change our visions along the way. I've seen a lot of things change, and it's time for me to do some changes. That's all. But tonight we're going to have a special guest, and it is Aaron Collins. You know, Aaron Collins going to come through and kick it and chill, and we're going to do our little thing. What we do, you know. I always enjoy him anyway when he comes up. I really, really do. I enjoy Aaron Collins. Aaron Collins is funny to me. And we do have a great time when he's here. And I just been tripping off everything that's going on, y'all. Y'all know that Snoop Dogg just bought Death Row. Only thing I don't like about that is I don't like the Death Row name. I just think that name is not a good name to have for something. I think the name has its own vibration. Y'all know what that do. Death Row? Come on. That's not good. I think it should be something else, but you know, they want to keep Death Row, actually, obviously. Then I'm hearing already there's been an accusation against Snoop for rape. Already. He couldn't shine for one moment without them coming up with something, huh? What happened to all these other times he been just chilling? Now that he did something else in his life and made a move, now he's a target. But what do we care? What do I care, actually? I'm just passing time away thinking about the things that make me want to say, this is a lot going on. We got Biden saying weird shit about some crack pipes. I don't like that situation at all. But before I really go into detail about that, I do need to read the article. I just looked it up and saw that it said it, and I just didn't even read anymore. This is the shit we got going on. But on another note, our spirituality is way more important than any of this. Where we're going to be in that is very important. Like, we could sit up and worry about everything else all day, all night, and continue to engage these different scenarios. But at the end of the day, What's more important? What are we supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be putting ourselves first, loving ourselves, and creating our own reality, which is not really that hard to do. But we do get distracted a lot of times. Like, I've been sitting back for about a week right now, just looking at all the stuff that, all the things, all the relationships, all the things that have me distracted. And if you're distracted, that means you're not doing no work. You can't do no work because you're distracted. You're worried about this person, that person, trying to be a part of these people's lives. At what point are we going to let go of all that and move to the place where we're supposed to be? And I'm talking to myself, but I'm already knowing that I got brothers and sisters out here that's going through the same thing I'm going through. Because when one moves up, all of us move up as a group. We're ascending more and more every day. And in order to get to the next phase of this, some things need to be put into perspective. A lot needs to be put into perspective within your own life. Choices have to be made. Relationships need to be evaluated. Because of this abundance that's coming in right now, it's going to be almost impossible. It is impossible to bring anybody who's not going. So you have to sever these relationships as soon as possible, immediately. And believe me, you'll know which ones they are. Some of them, they don't have to be severed, but they have to be, the boundaries need to be put in place. Because we're not going to be able to be where we were for these people anymore, any longer. We can't be that anymore. It's not a fair exchange, first of all. If it was a fair exchange, it would be something different, but it's not. You know that you're putting too much energy in this. You know that you give too much energy to these people and these places and these things. You're doing too much. You're too giving. And it has to stop. The universe is not going to give you what you need or what you wanted and what you worked for you to give it to somebody else that didn't belong there, that don't deserve it. So that's why it has to be cleared up. Peace, what it do, Aaron Collins? You got to be cleared up. And I just been wanting to say that. It's a lot of things I've been wanting to say that I haven't said because I haven't been here to say them. But when we are not surrounding ourselves with the people who are on the same frequency as we are, our vibration get low too. We get low, and I think we should practice more of being around the people that we're supposed to be around, instead of trying to keep saving face with family members who don't even understand you. They're not on that same level of thinking you're on. They are holding you back. I got it dark in here because I got my grandbaby here, and we don't need all these damn lights on, y'all. I don't need a lot of lights on. Let me get the pause break. Hold up.
let me to you. Let me to you. Oh, baby, on the sleepless nights, all the heartbreak I had led me to you. If I never went through it, I'd have never found a love like you. The sky was so blue, so blue, blue, and now with you, the sun it seems to shine right now. I needed ups and downs to realize now that you're around. Actually, new love.
I forgot something.
I can't help thank God for you, baby.
I forgot every time I do that same shit. I do the same shit, Aaron. Aaron Collins in the motherfucking building. What it do?
What's going on with you?
Man, you know, shit. Stand out the way. Y'all already know.
Yep, I hear you.
I'll be staying out of everybody's way because
No, that's right.
I don't want
Sometimes it's
nobody
good
in
to
my
stay out of the
damn.
way. Yeah, sometimes it's good to stay out of the way and do your own thing, you know?
Yeah. Yep. So I was just talking about how we gotta let go. Sometimes we gotta let go of certain people because those people be holding us back from where we going. You know, we be so busy trying to bring everybody with us. Everybody's not going. And that's what all these lessons have been this entire time. It has been us going through the different lessons that we've been going through that we end up getting to the right people, surrounding ourselves with people like us. That's what we need to do. Because how can you keep dumbing yourself down every day just to deal with certain people?
That's real talk right there. I mean,
Just because, yeah, go ahead.
say like, because low self-esteem is a beast. And believe me, I know about low self-esteem because, you know, I grew up dealing with it myself. You know, I suffered from it for a long time. I always try to be around people who are probably no good for me in the first place, but I dealt with rejection and all that stuff too.
But it's in our community real strong though, you know. It's hard because of the all the traumatic experiences a lot of people been through, and you know, just people want to be loved. People want love, and you want love, and you want everybody to love you. That's where they end up being.
And unfortunately, you start looking for love in all the wrong places.
Hold it down real quick, Aaron.
All right.
I thought that was my FaceTime ringing. It was not my FaceTime. It was my granddaughter's. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here with you.
Yeah, I thought that was my granddaughter's. I mean, that was my FaceTime ringing, but it wasn't. Anyway, Eric Collins in the building. Yeah, so I just been doing a self evaluation of what I'm doing and how am I adding to anything that's going on with me. What is my part in it? Yeah, yeah, okay. She tired. All right. Yeah, so yeah, I just been doing. That's what you're supposed to do. You have to look at your part in everything that goes on. Are you doing? How are you adding to it? Is it good what you're doing? You just really got to pay attention to the energy you putting in stuff, man. And it's so deep. It's so much because of all the spells, the curses that have been put on us throughout our time here, throughout history, just how we've been dealt with and handled. But what I was saying though, before I got interrupted by these phone calls and all this, is that our community itself has is so much pain. It's so bad that we take a lot, like we say every time I come on here, I always talk about how we treat each other.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have some of the most internal pain probably on the planet, and it's caused us to really be at each other's throats.
Because everybody's in denial of the pain instead of dealing with the pain. It's always easy to just act funny and take it out on other people. It's easier.
Yep,
And instead of that happening right now, I'm not doing that. What I'm doing is dealing with the fucking issues. What did I do? What part did I play? Why did it happen like this? What started this cycle? You know what I mean?
right.
Going down, getting to the root of it. Because in order to get rid of the spell and the curses and all this shit, you have to get to the root of it
That's the key thing too, is getting to the root of it.
and getting it up out of there. Shit. Have to.
And a lot of that stuff is like generational. Is
Generational spiritual warfare.
yeah,
Generational curses. Generational. It's generational because it never got taken care of the first time. So instead of this energy going away, it just transfers to the next person.
right.
Just like,
And
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, like you were saying, it transfer to the next person, and instead of dealing with it head on, like people need to, a lot of times we tend to sweep it under the rug and act like it's not there. Like, oh, it's okay. No, it's really not okay. Many of us are in denial.
Never okay. It's not okay. It's never okay. I'm telling you. I can only speak about this because of my own, my own things that I'm dealing with. Like I'm just actually going head on with this shit. Like what the fuck, man? Why are these relationships like this? Let's go back to square one. And shit, all I can do is work on them. That's all you can do is work hard to get these things, get clarity, get these things cleared up, get all these generational curses out of your life. But a lot of people, they don't even, they want to be in denial. They want to point the finger.
And
And
some
these
people,
are the people that I got to get away from.
and then
Shout
some
out.
people are arrogant.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, some people are arrogant about it and say, "Oh, it's other people, it's not them."
I already know. Because this issue that I'm going through, I had to sit up and think about what I see going on and how it would be if I approach this person with the same thing that I see. but they're going to be in denial of everything I'm saying. They're going to not want to take responsibility. But that's another part of it, is being accountable for your part. And a lot of these things stemmed from childhood, and you got to stop blaming yourself for things that you couldn't control. And when you're a child, you're a child. So you don't know better. You get it? A lot of
I
times
agree.
you don't even fucking know better. You only know from what you're being taught. You only emulate what you see. Just like me, I can give you an example is I saw my mom working all the time. That's what I saw her do. So I've always been working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From watching mama, that's what I have to do. It's a part of what I have to do. So just imagine another negative thing. Maybe something negative is going on that a child is seeing happening, and the child starts to be a sponge and start doing these same behaviors. And it just goes on and on and on. It's not something that stops. Shout out to Decoded Memories, Realm 9 in the building. What's up, bro? This is me and Aaron Collins in the building, trying to chop it up on Nicki C's nightcap.
Yeah, this is something we haven't done in a long time. It's kind of like a reunion. Look at this as a reunion. We haven't done this in a couple years, I believe.
No, Aaron, you've been on my panels before a year. Come on now. It's been a minute, though. It's a few months.
Yeah, all right.
That's a few months.
Well, it always feels refreshing to come back and do the damn thing.
Yeah, what you think? Do you think the numbers gonna go up when the Super Bowl? We ain't gotta say the name, but you think the numbers gonna go up during the Super Bowl? As we got
Mm,
a lot of Super Bowl parties coming up. We have the actual Super Bowl. We have parties that are gonna be in LA. So just expect that it will.
you'll have pre-parties, you have parties, you have after parties, you have after parties, you got the
Hmm.
after party. I mean, yeah, okay, after at some point it's time for you niggas to take your ass home.
Exactly. Go home. Shit. How many
Yeah,
days are gonna be celebrating this shit? Is it gonna go past Monday?
for real. All right, nigga. I mean, dang, don't you got a wife and kids? The kids ain't been to school since last Monday. Got truancies and shit coming all up into the door. Oh, we'll throw the party, nigga. Party your ass to the door.
Well, I'm not going to any parties. I'm staying home. I'm not. I could watch the Super Bowl on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I can
Oh,
make my wings and all that shit here.
you already know I'm not going to no party. I'm going to work.
If I don't start my damn 10-day cleanse already, which I don't think I'm gonna start it on Sunday. I'm gonna go to the store to get my things on Sunday.
Just think about it. Say you go to a club or something, go to a party, right? You thinking you all fly. All of a sudden, you spend all your money at the club because you ain't getting paid to watch the Super Bowl. Next thing you know, your ass gonna be broke, but you still look fly, but you're broke. And God forbid you didn't put no gas in the damn car. So you're gonna be broke, fly, and sitting on the side of the damn road.
Well, that's what happens when you are chasing the wrong thing, though. And that's another thing that I would like to say is that the brothers and sisters that are on the same journey I'm on, we're not concerned about all that being money and all this other shit. We don't need money. We know that. We know that we are blessed and highly favored, and we're gonna be okay. The universe is gonna return our hard work. It's gonna be a return on that. So we don't have to rely on any of these systems really. We don't. We do operate in this system because we are actually paying bills, but we really not though. Like we know what's going on. We know that we are the energy and the currency behind everything that's going on in our lives. So that's what I'm talking about the separation. Because if your mindset is still on, oh, I'm gonna be the flyest and all this shit. Which when I say stay fly, I don't mean stay. I mean stay fly, but I mean really love yourself. Stay loving yourself. Love yourself forever.
Oh, I know the context you mean. I know the context that you say it in. You say it innocently and in an encouraging way. I understand what you
Certain
said.
way of love yourself.
Yeah,
Love forever. Love yourself is another line that I was very intrigued with. I was happy about what they said, and they were using those acronyms. The flyness. They was fly. And they didn't have the stay part. My stay fly is my own thing. But
all
when
right.
you think about what
Now, I'm talking
FLY
about these.
can be, it can be forever love yourself. And it's important to love yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
It's so
I would,
important because if you don't, then you don't get the full benefits of your life. Because once you start loving yourself, you start realizing all the energy that you've been putting into people and all this stuff has been in vain. And that's where our people are at right now. We're at the point where shit, we're not using our energy on this shit no more. And we are gonna get our full return back from the universe. Because what you put in is what you get out. That's a fact. So yeah, Wendy Williams fucked up too, y'all. That's some fucked up shit to hear. But
what
people,
when you do this time.
they saying that she not she don't know what she doing and she can't uh take care of herself anymore. But
Yeah, I heard about Wendy Williams. Yeah, she's definitely having some issues. Some people say it's karma for all the ways she's been treating people. I mean,
that's what I was gonna say. It's the karma. People karmic. You made a living off everybody's uh what do you call it?
misery and turmoil.
Misfortune, whatever the hell they was going through. You made a living off of that. And Tasha K right behind her with that shit. Tasha K
Hmm.
is the same way.
Yeah, Tasha K got her ass roasted by Cardi B, burned. But yeah, I mean, Wendy Williams, she did mess around and just pretty much made fun of people. And now I guess she's dealing with the comeuppance. And even then, I don't wish no harm on her or Tasha K.
Neither one of them, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to give an example of people conducting themselves certain ways
Hmm.
and the things that they're attached to. This is the material world right here. And what you do is gonna matter at some point. How you do it is gonna matter at some point. So this is why me and my brothers and sisters, we separate ourselves from this type of shit. We don't care about all this other stuff. We don't care about the numbers and all this shit. And it's a lot of people on here that say that they about that life, but they not. They worried about the numbers. They want to make money off YouTube. They talking about, oh, it's their time. They should be making money. No, we don't need money. We don't need money because we gonna get rewarded. Our shit coming every time, like clockwork. We gonna have it. That's all I'm saying. And we got a lot of shit happening in the sky. If y'all pay attention to the sky, it's so much stuff going on up there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And basically, basically here's what's gonna happen. We about to see a weekend full of debauchery and revelry and indulgence. And then when it's over, said and over with, folks are gonna go on with their regular lives because I guarantee the players are not gonna know who they are or who even care. But they're gonna still do their thing. And I'm not hating on people going to parties and stuff. That's not what I'm doing. Lord knows I've been to quite a few of them also.
But why would you be trying to go to a party when you know that the this stuff is not gone?
Exactly. This monster that we call.
That shit ain't gone. So you could be uh forget about it and try to have fun if you want to. That's the problem too. Why is everybody always so wanting to have so much fun all the time? You don't know how to have fun in your own house.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be around some more people.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be very careful about this shit, man. And I'm trying to think what else. There's a lot of stuff that can't I wanted to talk about all this time. And I'm just hoping that it all that I need to say comes back to me. But if you call yourself um, walking on your path and you walk and you're ascended and all this stuff, you have no business indulging in a lot of this shit that I see people still worried about. And you have no business doing that. I've seen so much with people who claim to be this and that, but they continue to want other things that shouldn't be a part of it. And this is why I separate myself. That's why. So it's I know that I've promoted self love and I've promoted loving others too as well. But it comes a point in time is how much love are you gonna keep showing people and that are not giving it back to you? Like you, Aaron Collins, I fuck with you heavy because I know that there's a mutual understanding. There's an equal amount of love shown. I don't just rely on him to call me. I call and checks on him. That's how you know that it's even. Everything's even.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Aaron ain't never came to see my city, and I feel a way about that. I feel some kind of way. You need to come see my city where I'm living at and what's going on over here. I don't need to come to LA all the time. Much as
I've
I
been around there before, but I'd rather start coming when you're there though.
I love LA and everything, but you know,
Yeah, I've been to Riverside and San Bernardino, but I'm gonna come on back. See Nicki. Come to see how Nicki do things in the Riverside. Yeah, Nicki the queen at Riverside.
they probably like Nicki ain't about shit. In Riverside. No, I'll be chilling in Riverside. I'll just be chilling. I'll just be doing me. Yeah, I'll just be doing me out here in Riverside. I could be doing all kind of stuff, but I'd rather do what I've been doing. It's more rewarding.
Mm-hmm. That's the
And
thing.
like we're not supposed to be worried about being validated by people either. And I see a lot of people still on that. Like you got to get away from all these worldly ways. Like you really do. If you plan on moving forward with the ascension.
Exactly.
If you plan on doing it, like do it all the way right. Don't hesitate to do what you're supposed to do. Like let go of all that shit. It's not nothing to hold on to. It's an illusion.
Some people are not quite understanding that yet.
I don't think they get it.
They really don't.
It's like we got young millennials saying we're in we're in the tribulation period,
Mm.
saying that we're like 2 years in it. But for some reason, these people they still think this shit finna go back to normal. Ain't nothing finna be the same ever again.
But trust me, this is not the tribulation period. You don't want to be around in the tribulation period. So it's coming, but this ain't it.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
That's what I'm saying.
You talking about when they get the guillotines out and all that bullshit.
Hmm. You already know what I'm talking about. And the real tribulation, the actual tribulation, that's a 7-year period.
We know. I know. I said they said we're in our second year of it.
Hmm. Yeah, we ain't even getting the first year of it.
I don't know, Aaron. I'm not gonna say what we are in, but I know that the shit that's going on is the only could get worse. It's only gonna get worse with them because the time is up. Y'all already did y'all reign for however many years you guys were supposed to do it. If that shit been up, and the real royalty is supposed to step back in. And y'all know this, and they don't want to they don't want to acknowledge it. This is why Biden is offering crack pipes.
Yeah, I heard about Biden and his crack pipe ordeal. What's up with that? I mean, there is, but see, it's the reason why this is happening. And there's Joe Rogan and his stunt. No, those who exalted themselves are being brought down hard.
Mm-hmm. to me, what I see in this whole ordeal is because I see them keep giving everybody, like the black guys that are up there in status, they keep giving them more and more privileges. Like I'm hearing that Jay-Z is the one who put together this Super Bowl show. At the
You
same
probably
time,
did.
they keep putting y'all to the forefront because in a minute they're gonna blame y'all for all the shit that's going on. That's the way I feel about it.
It's an interesting theory.
That's what I'm feeling about everything. Like I feel that they're gonna be like, "Oh, it was them the whole time." Yep.
Well, we shall see.
It's the best thing to do is just stay true to you, though. Stay true to yourself, and that's about it. That's about all we can do at this moment. So I'm not saying this to be on no sad shit, but I'm saying it as a message and a reminder of the conduct that you're supposed to have on this path.
Yep.
All you gotta do is go read the laws of Ma'at, and that will remind you of what is allowed and what is not allowed. So stop saying you about that life and you really ain't.
So you know what? God's got ways of testing people who about that life. Because God will be like, "Oh yeah, okay, we gonna see how much about it you are."
Yep.
The thing I see on this platform, and I see it all the time, is a whole lot of tough talk and false bravado that no one seems to be able to prove. Yeah, you can say one thing on a panel, but what are you like on these real 3D streets that we walk on every day? What you like in 3D rock now? You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
You see, here in 3D rock down, it's a whole other world. I hear myself echoing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I can get on here and be screaming and hollering and trying to yell at somebody about what they know and don't know and all that. But that's not helping my purpose. My purpose is to inform the people with the knowledge and also let them know
Mm-hmm.
what is accepted and what isn't accepted. They can get mad if they want to, say I don't know what I'm talking about if they want to. That is goes to show that they really ain't on the right page. If anybody get mad at what I'm saying.
And you know what? I even hear some of these other black content creators making mockery and blasphemous statements about Jesus Christ, calling him Sky Daddy. I'm like, yeah, y'all think that that's funny, huh?
Yeah, they think it's funny, but they can say whatever they want to say. At the end of the day, People who are not on the right path, doing the right things, will not be a part of where we're going.
Well, I'm gonna even do one better for you. I'm gonna go by what the scriptures say that every knee shall is gonna bow and every tongue is gonna confess. So it don't matter what they say. At the end, you're gonna bend and get in line with the rest. So make all the blasphemous statements and mockery you want to make. Because I promise you, when it comes down to it, you're gonna be down on bended knee, begging and pleading for God to come let you in the gates, and you're gonna still confess Him as Lord. It's that simple.
Hold up, Aaron. Aaron, you know I ain't finna stay up here that long. I'm getting sleepy as we sat here and talked all that.
I know, but you know what? We still we still make this time together profitable. We still be spitting jewels.
We're still
Yeah,
dropping them gems.
yeah. I'm
Not
still.
hard.
I'm always glad when we get together and talk.
It's not that hard to drop a jewel or two.
Hmm. That's what we do up here on the Panto. See, we drop gems while everyone else is dropping their draws. Oops.
So here we go. You
Hmm.
just gonna bring up some draws and shit, so I know I don't want to be on here no more.
I had to go there. I just had to go there.
What
See,
is your obsession with draws?
because we're on the Panto.
No, you was gonna say something about some panties or some draws, and you funny about that shit.
I was trying to make a point.
Dropping some draws? Where they gonna drop them at?
That's the point.
Anyway, I don't know how we got about draws. Anyway, fucking draws.
I'm trying to sound philosophical and wise here. There's a method to my madness. Trust me.
Anyway, I'm about to go get off this thing. I had came in to give my message. I hope everybody receives it well.
All right.
Thank you for showing up, Aaron Collins.
Welcome, Nicki C.
Thanks to the 5 people that have been popping in and out of the bleachers.
They're still in the bleachers, huh?
Yeah, I understand if they want to be in the bleachers. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Well, when they're ready to come down and be with the rest of the audience, we'll still be here. Welcome you with open arms.
I did my twist too big that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I did my twist too big. Anyway, y'all know what I want y'all to do. So why don't y'all do that? I'm gone.
Oh,